Hello. Testing. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Scene one, take one. Can you hear me? Today I'm gonna be showing y'all my Helos ODM crit damage build. I've used this build to get like sub 330 attack Titan raids. Before I get into the build, I just want to say there are probably builds that are better than this one. But before you click off, those builds are coming from people who have like 1,000,000 scrolls and everything, and they have like the best memories of like ever. So those builds are objectively better, but I'm sure you also watching this don't have 1,000,000,000 scrolls, and if you do, I'm still gonna show y'all alternatives to the stuff I have equipped. So if you have the better alternative, then you can equip that and make your build better than mine. Alright, so let's get onto the build. So first, you're obviously gonna want to have Helos equipped. I'll do skill tree later. Artifacts. I'm using Feathered Bicorn. Obviously you want, wait, I should have Thunderspears. Obviously you should have ODM damage. Try to get it maxed. I'll show you some alternatives right here on the screen. So yeah, Feathered Bicorn, ODM damage, and then you want Scarf maxed. I'll have alternatives for Scarf on the screen. So yeah, Scarf ODM and Feathered Bicorn ODM. Memories. We want After Images, Assassin, Flash Step, Tactician, and then for your last memory, this one is extremely like versatile. You can choose whatever. You can have Cooldown Blitz. You can have Fury Forge. I like to have this for like Colossal Titan raid. Crescendo for like Female Titan or like Armor Titan raid. And then here's some more. I'll put them on the screen that you can equip. There's also like Assassin. Like if you decide to switch to Thunderspears, then definitely equip like Supernova or a Marksman or something. The only things that are like really necessary are Tactician and After Images. Those, like, these two are gonna carry your build, especially Tactician. Like again, not again. This is a very like skill and buff orientated build, so having this Tactician equipped, it just makes your build so much better. Okay, on to skill tree. Okay. So obviously just equip these. And then so we're gonna be running cooldown reduction side for support at /injury. We're mainly doing this for the cooldown reduction and the Order Rage and Black Flare. And for sometimes you can use Order Advance, sometimes you can use Acoustic Shells, but it's mainly like these two and cooldown reduction. And then we're going to be doing crit damage, obviously it's a crit build. And then finally we're going to be going tank. So this is the skill tree. It's right, left. Here's how it should look. Okay, onto perks. We're gonna be running Kango. Black Flash, again, it's a crit build. Black Flash is pretty much necessary in any crit build. Same for Font of Inspiration. Again, this is a very Order, Flare, what else? Buff oriented build. So Font of Inspiration is almost necessary. And then I like to have Soul Feed. If you don't have Soul Feed, you can also use like Sixth Sense for the outlines, or maybe like siphoning. I know there's other skills that like do the gas per kill or whatever, but there's other options for soul feed. I just like having it around because it's convenient. And then for your defense, immortal. If you don't have immortal, I guess you could also use adaptation. But immortal is just better for ODM builds. And then for your core slot, I usually go for another support. I use Courage Catalyst, but that's only because I don't have Unwavering Belief yet. If you have Unwavering Belief, obviously use it. And if you don't want like any of the skill down, like if you're doing a tag Titan or female Titan raid, you're not gonna really be using that. You're not gonna be getting that many kills. So I would probably switch to either another attack or which one, damage perk, or I forgot what it's called. I'll put it on the screen, but it's like Font of something. It's pretty much just Font of Inspiration, but from Timu. It's a legendary, so that would be good. I guess it could also be an alternative to Font of Inspiration, but Font of Inspiration is just so good. For the actual skills that you have equipped though, definitely Kingslayer. And if you're doing like missions, maybe not Avenging Execution, but if you're doing raids, I like to have this. Definitely Order Revolution, and then you can have Order Rage and Black Flare. So it doesn't have to be in this order. You can switch them around to however you like. This is just how I like it. And then like for Black Flare, you could maybe switch this out for like maybe Order Dance or Torrential Steel. Alright, so this is how the build looks. Perks, and again, swap this out for Unwavering Belief. Artifacts, both ODM damage. Skills, you can swap these out again. Memories, again, you can really swap these out. The memories are the most versatile. ODM damage, we have a base of 177. Okay, so for speed, your speed and control are really high for this build. I haven't even like gotten used to the speed because I just recently got Feathered Acorn. So if you're not used to the speed, you can go up into your settings, and where is it? You can like set a limit to how fast you can go. So you can help like ease yourself in, you know, you can start like here and then you can move slowly further up as you get used to the speed. So we also have 115 crit damage and 63 crit chance. Obviously these both go up. Same for the ODM damage by a ton from skills and stuff like that. Here are the rest of the stats. But let's get on to the raids, I guess. I'm just gonna be doing Attack Titan raid with no mods. Actually, I'm gonna turn on Nightmare, but everything off but Nightmare. Attack Titan, Aberrant. Let's go. Alright, this is Tiny Monkey from the edit. I low-key forgot to record myself talking in this part of the video, so I'm just gonna be voicing over myself doing the raid. I don't know, I guess I was just like so locked into the raid, I don't know, I honestly don't remember. But anyways, I just wanted to use this time to say some stuff that I didn't get to say in the main part of the video. Like, first of all, if you have any suggestions for the build, or just like things that would make the build better in any way, feel free to comment it. I usually don't like saying stuff like comment down below or whatever, just because it sounds like I'm comment baiting, but I guess that's what I'm gonna do, because I genuinely want people's opinion to try and better this build, you know what I'm saying? The second thing is after images. I didn't really get to talk about why I like after images so much, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. So with Kingslayer, and because of Undying Hero 2, your M1s, both of those do explosions, which activates your after images, which is just more damage to the bosses. And it also means that if you don't kill, like if you're attacking a crowd of titans and your explosion kills most of them, those few that survive usually get killed by the second explosion of your after images, which is really nice for dealing with crowds and also just doing extra damage to bosses, which is, you know, never really a bad thing. The third thing is this damage. My M1, what was that? Oh shoot, that was 2.6 million damage, I think. And my M1s were doing like 180k. And if you get multiple people to like stack like buffs, like if you get a Rice or a Brits, you can get some crazy damage in. And let's see, this Kingslayer, yeah, oh, there were so many, I couldn't see how much damage it did, but pretty good damage. I've definitely seen better from my build, but also others' build. Like, maybe if I were to equip Gambler, then you would be able to see how much the highest amount of damage you could get. That's really all I have to say. I don't think I ended up getting anything good from these chests, so I'm just gonna transition to the actual recordings audio. There is the sub 330. I don't know what my best is. I'll put it on screen. It was in update 3 before Feathered Bicorn and everything, and it was faster. So I think that just gives you an idea on like how good this build is. I mean, part of the reason why I didn't get that good of a time is just because, again, like I'm so fast, I still haven't gotten used to this speed. And that was a pretty mid run, but that's what you can get from a pretty mid run. This last part of the video is just pretty much just to Yap Sesh. If you only came to watch, to look at the build, then you can click off now. I'm really just going to be talking about, I guess, the future of this channel and upcoming videos. So if you want to hear stuff about that, you can keep on watching. If you don't, it's fine. Click off. I don't really care. There's a lot on my mind, so I'm just gonna get this one out the way, I guess. If you were here for my first 2 videos, which were about like grinding for maxed feathered Bicorn, which I actually used for this build. Yeah, I made 2 videos about grinding for that. And I was about to make the finale, the 3rd, but honestly, I just didn't like how the video turned out. I just thought it wasn't a good video, and I thought I would be better off making an entirely new video, aka this one, than trying to finish that video, because I just didn't like it, honestly. I'd much rather make a really good video than a lot of mid ones. Which leads into my second topic. A lot of my friends have started YouTube channels about other Roblox games or just like other things that they're interested in or whatever. And they always end up stopping after a while. And the thing that they all had in common, regardless of what kind of content they made, it was that they focused on quantity over quality. They tried to completely fill the YouTube Shorts algorithm with their videos. And I want to do that, but by going with quality. I would much rather make a really good long form every month, or a really good like YouTube short once a week, than make a ton of YouTube shorts every day, or make like a long form every day or whatever. Because one, I just feel like that's the better thing to do from, again, past experiences, and also it just seems right to me. I am a bit of a perfectionist. You wouldn't think that if you were to look at my grade book, but like, at heart, I'm a perfectionist. And it's how do I say this? I honestly enjoy making these kinds of videos. I genuinely, like, it brings me joy whenever I finish a video and it turns out really, really good. Like, again, back to the Featherbit Horn videos. That first video that I made, I was really proud of that video. I still am really proud of that video. I think I did really good on that video. Which is why I posted that one and the one after it. But if I don't think a video is good, aka the third video, I'm just not gonna post it. So yeah, if you subscribe to this account, you're setting yourself up for quantity or quality over quantity. And really quickly before this clip ends, I also wanted to say, if you want to see more builds or other videos about Attack on Titan Revolution, go to my page, my channel page. You might see a post there of me, of like, you guys get to vote on what my next videos are gonna be. And yeah, expect to see more videos about Attack on Titan Revolution. Have a good day. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. Bye.